Hi everyone, welcome back to our Prof Next Adventures. So for this video, tayo po may pupuntahan na very unique travel destination dito sa Manila. So tayo po ngayon ay bibisita sa Manila Ocean Park. It has been years after my last visit dito sa Manila Ocean Park. So I'm very curious kung ano nga ba ang itsura na nito ngayon at ano ba ang bago natin na makikita dito sa Ocean Park. So samahan niyo po kami for this aquatic adventure. Let's go! So the first part that will welcome you are their collection of freshwater fishes na nakalagay sa mga naglalakihang mga aquarium. Makakakita kayo dito sa simula pa lang ng mga arapaima, meron silang salamander, and then syempre may iba't ibang kulay ng arowana, and of course, iba't ibang colors naman ng mga isda na popularly known as carpa or koi. Ay, may buhaya. Daming isda dun, no? The next collection of species na makikita nyo rito are the underwater ocean creatures like this one. And then syempre meron ding mga iba't ibang fishes na nakatira sa corals sa salt water. So nakakatuwa lang kasi hindi nyo to regularly makikita sa mga aquarium, pero dito ay may chance tayo na matuto at makita yung iba't ibang mga klase ng mga underwater fishes na nakatira sa ilalim ng karagatan. So, meron din sila dito na malaking area na may makikita tayo na iba't ibang klase pa rin na mga marine animals na nakatira sa malalalim na parte ng karagatan at yung iba nakatira sa mga corals pa rin. It's really amazing how the owners of this oceanarium was able to collect a vast number of species. Kagaya nito, meron din silang yung wolf eel na makikita nyo lang talaga sa malalim na parte ng karagatan. So, it's a good thing na meron ganito na makakapagbigay ng chance para sa mga tao at syempre sa mga kabataan na makakita ng mga underwater creatures natin na sa ilalim lang talaga ng dagat patatagpuan. Ito naman yung part ng oceanarium na usually maraming nagpipictures at nagbi-video dahil it will give you somehow a closer experience on what it's like to be underwater or under the sea. At makikita nyo sa ibabaw ninyo na may mga lumalangoy na isda. Kaya nakakatuwa na mag-pictures, mag-video at maglakad-lakad inside this part of the oceanarium. Welcome to Antarctica! Hi! Dito sa may Ocean Park. Rails Antarctica. The next part naman ng pupuntahan natin inside the Ocean Park is what they call as the Trails to Antarctica. So, dito ay makakita tayo ng mga iba't ibang maps and mga iba't ibang mga bagay na magbibigay sa atin ng information kung ano bang itsura ng Antarctica at ano ba ang buhay meron doon sa Antarctica. At syempre, ang main attraction dito sa Trails to Antarctica are the penguins. Sa area na to ay makikita natin ang mga penguins na lumalongoy-langoy inside their enclosure na malamig at see-through yung paglangoy nila sa ilalim ng tubig. So merong area doon sa loob na kung saan pwede kayong magpa-picture inside the enclosure at may kasama kayong mga penguins. But dahil mahaba yung pila, pinanood na lang namin yung mga penguins na lumalangoy. So meron din sila ditong Christmas village na magpapakita how Christmas and the winter is spent all around the world. Vance, Merry Christmas! May ilaw pa. Wow, malamig. We are currently at the souvenir shop. Marami silang mga souvenirs dito related with the animals inside the ocean park. Ano, syempre expect mo ng price dito, no? Our next stop here inside is the Super Toy Collection. Mainly, yung toy collection nila is related kay Superman. So, makakita kayo dito ng mga iba't ibang mga pictures, items, comics, and of course toys na connected kay Superman. Uy, nakakaduling. Wow. Wow. Puro crystal. So here are the different collections that are connected with Superman. May mga toys, may mga pencil case, lunchbox, mga DVDs, and then meron ding mga comics at life-size na mga model ni Superman. Kaya nakakatuwa kasi it will really give you memories of your childhood at kung talagang fan kayo ni Superman, this will be a place to be. So most of the collections here are owned by the well-known collector ng Superman memorabilia, si Herbert Chavez. So he himself ay nagko-cosplay din ng Superman, kaya ito, he shared this collection dito at makikita natin na talagang napakarami ng mga collection about kay Superman. The next place that we checked out inside is the very mesmerizing and hypnotizing jellyfish collection na meron dito. So makakita kayo rito ng iba't ibang mga klase ng mga jellyfishes. sobrang nakaka-amazing dahil napakarami ng mga jellyfishes na makikita nyong palutang-lutang dito sa iba't ibang mga pods nila, at meron ding effect ng multiplicity dahil doon sa mirrors na nilalagay nila sa loob. Kaya pagka nandito kayo, talagang bibilib kayo at parang napunta kayo sa ibang dimension because of the different exhibit of jellyfishes. As the sign says, this is the world of creepy crawlers. Meron sila dito ng mga iba't ibang klase ng mga maliliit na reptiles, and then meron din dito iguana, at syempre hindi rin dito mawawala yung mga venomous na mga maliliit na ahas, and then they also have spiders, and they also have different kinds of insects at mga iba pang mga gumagapang-gapang na kikilabutan ka but will be amazed at the same time. The last part na pinuntahan na namin dito is the bird show and the sea lion show na ginaganap tuwing umaga and hapon. May schedule sila rito. Ang napuntahan na namin is yung para sa 4 PM. So, hindi natin dapat ma-miss out ito kasi isa to sa mga laging pinupuntahan. They are about to start, so let's take a seat and enjoy.
Indonesia, Bangladesh, Pakistan, along China, including here in the Philippines. And here comes Shadow. They are locally known as Nawi or Batlong in Visayas region. Trainer Mark with Rocky. Trainer John with Sassy. Trainer April with Speed. Trainer JB with Shadow. Trainer Vince with Wolf. And once again, I'm Trainer Mikey. Thank you and goodbye!
Up next is the Sea Lion Show. So this is a presentation ng talents ng kanilang mga trained sea lions. Kung may mga kasama kayong mga bata dito, they will surely be entertained dahil napakahusay ng pinapakita ng mga sea lion dito. So all in all, the experience here in the Manila Ocean Park ay masaya and very family oriented dahil magandang family activity to, and hopefully ay maturuan tayo nito na ma-appreciate ang ating environment at in the same time ay matutunan nating alagaan yung ating environment dahil pare-pares tayong apektado ng mga nagaganap na mga issues with our nature, yung ating climate change, yung global warming. So if you have the budget and the time, hopefully you can invite your friends, your family, or your loved ones na pumunta rito, and hopefully ay makatulong ito to help us appreciate and convince us na tulungan yung conservation efforts para sa ating mga bodies of water, especially ng ating karagatan. So with this, I will leave you with the footage for our Sea Lion show. I hope you will enjoy, and I will see you on our Prof next adventures.
So guys, do you have any idea why they're called feet of feathers put in marine mammals? Any idea? Do they have feathers? Well, let's ask them. Hey buddies, do you have feathers? The answer is no. It's actually because of their paws flippers, which are shaped like a bird's wing. See those? The term queen-footed baby also translated as wing-footed, since their flipper to look somewhat like wings. In fact, they appear to be flying underwater as they swim from place to place, right buddies? And you know, they are often mistaken as a seal because they look very much alike. But some differences between a seal and a sea lion is the fact they have bigger, broad flippers. And they can also turn their back flippers, something seals cannot do. As a result, they can walk upright while on land. And that's a fine demonstration of what round of applause for Sea Lion brands. And you know what guys? They have this long and flexible neck. How flexible? Well, check this out.